Welcome to Off the Wall with Dr. Craig. This podcast is all about situations that occur in the areas of education, nutrition, and politics. It's a common sense approach that analyzes the crazy things that happen in our world. Dr. Craig also has you covered with specific information on education, careers, and business. So buckle up and join the conversation, because Dr. Craig is the high priest of the painful truth.
Well, it's another mad week at the Capitol, at the White House, at all over the place. The Democrats were upset that somebody in the ladies' room left the seat up. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But what I wanted to talk about charter schools, as I mentioned before, I've had 20 years experience in education, and I want to go over some things today with what's going on at the Department of Education. Actually, nobody knows what the hell's going on with the Department of Education because they're not explaining. I guess they don't want the Democrats to know what's going on. But I don't think that the Department of Education, the only thing they ever did was throw out a bunch of money and the states did whatever they want with it. From my experience, by the way, my experience is not bullshit experience; it's actual experience. But they would buy educational, say, different types of technology. Some of it was expensive, like $500,000, and if they didn't like it, they would throw it away and get something else. So the money was going, hand over fist, and it was. I didn't have anything to do with it, but it was just interesting that the place that I taught had a lot of technology. They had a pretty decent budget. The cost per student was $10,000. So that's what they put out per student. The taxes basically for a nice house running is like $3,000 a year. Where if you're up in New York or some other place, you could be paying. Well, actually, in Warminster, where I used to live, in Pennsylvania, it's up to $10,000 now a year for taxes, educational taxes, if you had a nice looking house. But when I look at education, I mean, the best thing I think that could change to is charter schools. Now, what the heck are charter schools? Charter schools are something where a individual person or a group of people can start. They can start a charter school, like 10 people, say from church or from, say a community of some sort, religion. Doesn't matter. You can start one. But the thing you have to watch out for with charter schools is there's two types. Okay. In the state of Georgia, for instance, you can have develop a charter school, but the state controls it. Now, why is that important? Because the other way to go in the state is that the school district controls it. If you have a state that allows the school district to control it, it's going to be tough to get in there because they don't want you in there. Because as soon as you have a charter school in the state through the county, they're going to put you through the ringer. They don't want you near because they then have to give up $10,000 basically, and it depends on which county you're in. Because if you go in and take, say, 10 students, put them in your charter school, and it's out hokey pokey school district, they lose that money. All right, so that's why they don't like it. The best bet is if you're in a state that has control by the state, then it's a lot easier to get a charter school. I helped someone out get a charter school in South Carolina, and it was doing online education. And it was a lot easier because the state controlled it, not the school district. So you can get so much money per student. So if you have 20 students in your charter school, then if it's 10,000 per student, that's what you can get, which is not a bad, chunk of change there. So you can start a charter school. Most people with a little savvy can start one. Now, what's the benefit? You control it. All right. As long as you adhere to the state mandates as far as testing and other things like you can't do this or kids have to have certain things at the charter school. Now, besides a brick location, you can also do online charter schools. So What does that mean? Well, let's say you're down in Florida. Florida Virtual is a online certified school system platform that if you have a charter school, then you can jump onto their platform and the kids can do their assignments and learn through that particular platform. So that's an option instead of having uh, a brick charter school where you have teachers come in and they have to teach it. So it does cost you money per student, but it's still very feasible to get a charter school together where the kids are on the computer and they use Florida Virtual School. Georgia has one, and I'm not sure about the other states. I'm sure they do, but the Georgia and Florida one, I know I'm very familiar with those, and you can use those. So a charter school has many advantages. Let's pick another one. Let's see, you have kids going to regular school in a low income area such as New York or Philadelphia or something like that. Let's say you're a minister, you have like 200, 300 people are going to your church. You could start a charter school there. All right. You have to check on whether the state approves it or whether uh, the county approves it. I used to teach in Philadelphia a long time ago, and I'm sure you can get one started now. So there are the things you need to think about on charter schools. Very, very good. There's a lot of platforms where you can put the kids on the computer, and they have a curriculum based on the age group, and they're very, very good. So, if you want to know about more information about the charter schools, I'm not going to be lengthy today. Today is Hump Wednesday. Okay. So I'm going to make this short. And if you look at the link tree down there, but by the way, I really love Linktree, so I'm adding more things to it. So take a look at it, and there'll be more information. And I will see you later on.